Lego Chase Dog Mario here, and I'm doing a review of the Skull Sorcerers Dragon set. First, to start off, I think this is a wonderful set filled with some great side builds, like the falling statue mechanism and the turning platform here. And I think these would work wonderfully in the game. Although I've not tried the game myself, I think it looks like a great idea. There's just so many ways you can connect this and play with it. I recommend using it for display, but everybody has their own preference, I guess. And the dragon, it has great joints. It's not perfect. It could have used some knee joints. It also could have used some... It would also have been better if you could move the legs, but sadly they're just stationary. But I think overall it's a wonderful build, and it well incorporates the mechanism used. I'd recommend purchasing this item. But to start off, there's also some great minifigures. There is the Awakened Warriors. There's two of them. They're just these plain, dark, skeletal warriors. They work very well, and it uses two different shades of green to make the eyes look like they glow. There's also Nia. I personally like her outfit best of all in this set. It well incorporates the furry armor. And I love the print on the shield. The lion print, it's great. I also like Hero Kai and him in a stand here. And Hero J. Both great armor and great prints. Couldn't have asked for much better on the prints. And the dragon itself, it's amazing, but I'll get to that in a moment. The Skull Sorcerer here. The Skull Sorcerer has these wing pieces. They've been using them for almost 10 years now. He also has a V for Vendetta looking mask and a small skull. Sadly, the skull does not glow in the dark. But his outfit is great, and if you remove the mask, has a very interesting face. It almost resembles Lord Garmadon's, but it's a bit different. Then back to the side builds. I really like this part of the side build because you can move this walking path here. You can make it a straight path, or you can turn it, curve it, like so. The skull has no lights in the eyes, so that's rather realistic. Now to the dragon itself. It has these really good wings. They do not go down from here, although they do move a little bit. If you're looking for good wings that can be used for features, I'd recommend some other dragons. We'll get to that later. And then there's this neck and head build. It's nearly perfect. It's been using this design for the eyes that they've been using for years now. You take a 2x2 brick, and then they have eyes printed on both sides. It's a great design. And they also have these missile launchers. It shoots 3 at once. I'm not sure if that's the intention, but that is how they work. And you just slip them in like so. You can fit in 3. Although, you can really do whatever you want with these. And I also really enjoy this mechanism on the bottom. drop a small sack of whatever this is, spiders and bones. You can put anything in there. You can even put the parts of a awakened warrior in there. And yes, as I said, it has no articulation in the knee, but it does have articulation down here, and the leg does not move. Although I think that it's a fine compromise for the mechanism back here. How this works is it just uses a spring and a couple of levers. And then this tail on the back. The tail is the type of tail I've been using for years. It works very well. And the rib cage also has an amazing design. It starts with the smallest and then it gets larger until it stays even up front. And yes, sometimes the jaw of the dragon does fall open. Some bits of it are a bit loose, although I cannot ask for a much better build. And these skeleton feet here, they work really well with these claws. It looks very lifelike. The wings themselves, they look very nice, although they are very torn and tattered. Overall, I'd recommend purchasing this item. But now we have another matter. The price, parts per piece. So, parts per piece wise is amazing. For 1,016 pieces. This is being sold in stores for $80. Could not be much better there. And in the TV show, this dragon is called Griefbringer. Although, it does not look very grief-like to me. And the minifigures. All the minifigures are good. And for the amount of stuff you get here, yes, this is a great amount of stuff. Great detail. Much more detail than they need to use. About 10 years ago, they would have done something half as sophisticated. Like with the Spinjitzu die. And for volume of stuff here, I'd say it's probably worth around $90. Being that all the small pieces are used. But I think this is the perfect price. It's not near overpriced. In fact, the pricing is perfect. And for volume of stuff, it comes with a lot of stuff. And also not considering that all these pieces can be put together and turned into a large board game. Well, even not considering that, it's amazing. Like, if I was just to put these pieces on display here, I'd think that these are Lego sets of their own. But, well, I have a lot of good things to say about this, but I've already showed you about everything there is to see. Well, I'll see you next time. Bye.